Well, hello and welcome to the Wrights Homestead, homesteading in the city. It has been a little bit since I made a video, which that exactly is not true. I actually did make a video. And then I switched phones. I upgraded my phone and I lost a lot of stuff. And that video was one of them before I got it uploaded. So it is what it is, right? But today I want to take y'all and kind of show you over this week. I've gotten some supplies in, some of my monthly stock up items that I like to do. Some of it is from Azure Standard, and then some of them is from Sam's Club, which some of y'all might have a Costco, but we have Sam's here in Louisiana. So we're going to go over, I'm going to come and just kind of go over some of the stuff that we got. Some of the stuff from Azure is not out because it's in the freezer because I actually got it a few days ago. But y'all have seen that on previous videos. It's the mixed vegetables that I get to make our dog food for Miss Sarah Jane right there. You think she's just so special. But that is in the freezer. But y'all have seen videos on that before. This is some other stuff, and I'll tell you where we got it from, if it was Sam's or if it was from Azure. And let's get started. So, also did a little Dollar General haul. I had to go there yesterday for something. And y'all excuse my house because praise the Lord, demo is fixing to start, so we just got stuff piled up everywhere. We got to start boxing up, and this kitchen is probably the next video will be this kitchen being demoed. Praise the Lord. It's been 2 years. It's time. So back to the haul. Went down the dollar aisle at our Dollar General, and they had their Colgate, and you see this 60% free. So it's a bigger tube. I had one open in here. Here we go. It's a bigger tube of toothpaste for $1. So I stocked up, and it might not be like the brand that we use or whatever, or that you use, but to be stocking up when it's $1, I mean, I got like a year's worth of toothpaste, pretty much. You can say I got $10 worth of toothpaste. You know, so it's going to last us a good time. It's just me and my husband. It'll last me a good while. But go see if your Dollar General has it. Down their dollar aisle, 60% free. So it's a bigger tube, and it was only $1. So that was probably my best bargain I got. I was excited about that. Okay, so with Sam's, let me go through the Sam's first. We get their artisan baked bread. So, you know, for lunches and stuff that we bring, my husband makes a sandwich every day for lunch. I'll bring a sandwich for lunch. And until I start baking our own bread, this is the best bread that we found that is cost effective, but it is not filled with so many preservatives and so much stuff. It's just a better bread that we found. So we get this at Sam's for under $5 for both of these. And I'll normally buy a few of them, stick them in the freezer, and then pull them out as we need them. And they do good. You know, some breads don't do well whenever you freeze them and then you defrost them. But this bread does. So it is from Sara Lee. It's from Sara Lee. But I'm going to, eventually I will start making our own bread. Then from Sam's, I also got, we like Mexican, we eat chips and salsa all the time, at least once a week, if not more. So I got another bag of the chips for that. I stocked up on some more soap, which for the ounces, this is 35 ounces each. It came out to be like $5.50 a bottle. So it was not really a bad deal because I compared some of the prices to other places. And this is really, it was about average. So I stocked up on that. Got bacon until we get our own pig process, which we're working on that. I will be making some greens, which I will be canning here this weekend. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a full video on that, but I will be canning some of the greens we have in our garden that I don't want those leaves to go to waste because they're still good. But so I'll need bacon and onions for that. So I picked up some more bacon. And you always need bacon, right? I mean, that's just a staple. Always, every order that I make from Sam's, I get coffee. And because one of these will last us a month or so, depending on the weather, depending on what we're doing, if we're having people over or whatever. But sometimes it'll go a little longer than a month. But every time I order from Sam's, which is at least once a month, I try to keep it to once a month. Sometimes I'll do 2. But every time I order, I get coffee because I don't want the supply chain of coffee to run out. And we don't have any because that would not be pretty. I promise you. So, so I have a pretty good stash of coffee right now. I think maybe at one time I actually, I might have gotten 2 at a time for a couple of months just to build up that that good stash, you know. So now it's just down to 1 and we'll be fine. Mustard, it's cheap, y'all. When they have it in stock, I get it at Sam's because they do run out of mustard here lately. So when they have it in stock, I pick it up. You know, it'll last a long time on your shelf. So, you know, it's just the little staples I want to keep in our pantry. So we'll have, you know, garlic here. I have tons of garlic planted out in my garden, but it's not ready to pull up and use. So minced garlic, which even, y'all, even when that is ready, I'll probably still buy minced garlic because it's easy and it's good. So we got some minced garlic. I got, they do have some good lunch meat at good prices. So I picked this up. No nitrates added, no artificial flavors or colors added. And this is uncured Black Forest ham. So I pick up 1 or 2 of these a month because this is what my husband makes his sandwiches with. And we keep them in the freezer. And when he's ready for a new pack, he just pulls one out. So I make sure we have at least 1 or 2 of these in the freezer at all times. He got some of his vitamins. And he has to up his fiber in his diet because he just had a diverticulitis attack, which if any of y'all have ever had that, it's so painful. So I got him some fresh blueberries and some of these red seedless grapes, which is high in fiber. So we're just gonna try to up his fiber a little bit to try to help him not get another attack because seriously, very painful. Got more peanut butter. Always need peanut butter. Great source of protein. And at our Sam's, this peanut butter is like $7 and something for both of these. It's the creamy peanut butter. They don't have the crunchy. I like crunchy personally, but for this price, I'll eat creamy. It's not a big deal. But having peanut butter on your shelf as prepping or just being prepared, you know, having a stock shelf, peanut butter is a must. Of course, unless you're highly allergic, then it's not. But if you're not, stock up on peanut butter. You can use it in so many things, not just sandwiches, but in smoothies. You can make different recipes with it. It's just a really, really great source of protein. And if for whatever reason it comes down to we can't get to the store, we don't have nothing, if you have peanut butter, you're going to get pretty much what you need that day. I went ahead and picked up another 6-pound box of pasta, which is just 1 pound, 6 1-pound bags of the pasta. This is angel hair. I do this once or twice a month. If I'm at the dollar store, I might pick up pasta. I did hear from someone whose family member works in the grain industry, and they you know, they said months ago that one of the first things you're going to see not in the stores are grains. And I think everyone watching this video will agree that when you go to the store, pastas and grains are very scarce. So when you find it, you don't have to go crazy. Just, you know, pick up $5 worth of pasta, put it on your shelf, you know, and keep a good stock up on pasta. I got some of the Clorox cleaner bleach, which I am not a big chemical person. I try to do chemical free as often as I can, but we are fixing to be doing some heavy duty cleaning of because the remodeling of the house and some stuff outside. So I went ahead and I got some of the Clorox bleach because we're gonna need that. We will need it. I got this is heavy, so I'm just gonna bring this with me. I got 2 boxes of white vinegar from Sam's. This like $5.38 maybe, I'm not sure, but I got 2 bottles of the white vinegar because vinegar, as you know, is used for everything. It's used for cleaning, it's used for cooking, it's used for canning. So you want to stay stocked up on vinegar, and this will just be added to my little storage stash, which one day we'll do a pantry tour in there. But right now you can hardly walk in that room because it's the back room, and that's where a lot of our stuff is just being put while we're trying to find a place to put everything while we remodel. And then I got some Keurig coffee here from Sam's as well. We're big coffee drinkers, and so there might be mornings where we just make a quick cup of coffee. Normally Sunday mornings when we're running out the door to go to church or something, we don't make a whole pot. We just make a little cup, drink it, and we're gone. Or in the evening, if I just want a little cup of coffee, we use the Keurig. Or company coming up, whatever, you know. I like to keep both going. So I did pick up another thing of Keurig pods, and especially when they're on sale, I like to catch them. So that was my Sam's order this month. I'm looking around to make sure. Yeah, that was the same. Oh no, I lied to you. I'm sorry. I got 3 cases of bottled water out there, which we that's mainly for our company. We have a fencing company, and so that's mainly for the employees or whatever. But I did stock up 3 cases of water. We normally get our drinking water here from Blue Jug, which is an alkaline water, and they add all the nutrients and everything that you need, the minerals, back into your water, and that's what we drink here. But when you're the bottled water is just for every day when they're working. So that was Sam's, and you've seen the dollar store. So now we're going to go to Azure Standard. Now this month's order wasn't as big as my normal order, or the previous orders. My next coming up order will probably be a little bit bigger, but I did get a few things that were different, so I'm going to show you that. One of the things that we did get is some coffee filters. We got a year supply of coffee. It comes in 100. I had 1 box up there, and so I went ahead and got 3 more boxes. So I pretty much have a year's worth of coffee filters now stocked up, and I will probably get a box here and there throughout the year just to be on the safe side, because I mean, you can always make a filter out of something, but they're so cheap. Okay, they're really so cheap that if you can, you know, pick up a box, and once you're stocked, just pick up a box, you know, once every month or so, every other month or whatever. You know how much you drink coffee. So just, you know, keep in mind, a lot of people think of food items whenever they're stocking up, but you need to think about your everyday items whenever you're starting your pantry prep. Sarah Jane's just all over the place in there, so I just want to make sure she's not getting into anything, because she does that when people don't pay attention to her. But you know, think about your everyday items that you use. Okay, deodorant, shampoos, toothpaste. Women, your and this might sound a little vain, but hairspray, bobby pins, hair ties, you know, just make sure you have a good supply of that's something that you use every day. Make sure you have a good supply of it. You know, you can stock up vitamins to an extent, and if you get the store-bought, if you grow and do your own medicinals, y'all really need to look into that. I'm fixing to plant a whole medicinal garden this spring coming up. I got all my stuff. We're getting ready to do that. So, but until then, you know, it doesn't hurt to stock up on vitamins, Tylenol, stuff like that. So think about all of that whenever you are stocking up pantry-wise. Dish detergent, washing detergent. You know, I keep at least one extra washing detergent, and my goal is to have up to a year, which is going to take a while, you know, because it just will, but up to a year's supply of everything. That's my goal. That's my personal goal. Y'all all have y'all's goal, but you know, it is not just for me and my me and my husband, but also my children, neighbors, whatever who might be in need. I want to make sure that we can help whoever needs help out, but I also want to make sure that we are taken care of in the event that we don't have access to anything. So back to Azure Standard. I can go off on a whole nother video with that, and that might be another video one day. Now this is already put in a jar, but this is, I got onion powder from Azure Standard. They have amazing seasonings, okay? Amazing seasonings for a great price. So I got onion powder, because like I said, my onions aren't ready. I did make my, excuse me, I did make my own onion powder last year, and I still plan on doing it, but it's such a great price, y'all, and it's organic. You know, order it from Azure Standard. You know it's a good product. Same thing with their garlic powder. I ordered their garlic powder and just put it in a jar. Y'all save y'all's glass jars. When you can, order in glass. Save your glass jars, reuse it. This was their tomato sauce from Azure Standard, and I just didn't take the label off, but you know, reuse your jars, save your jars. They're gonna come in handy one day. I got bay leaves from Azure Standard. Now, let me show you the bag, y'all. When you think I'm going to get, okay, 4 ounces of bay leaves. Don't sound like a lot, but y'all, this is what I got left in the bag. This is what's in the jar. Slam packed in there. So, yeah, you get a lot of bay leaves for a little bit of money. And they're great when you do long-term food storage. And they smell so good. And of course you cook with them and whatever. So bay leaves, you need to put that on your list for Azure Standard. Now I will link Azure Standard on the bottom. I will put the link to Azure Standard so you can go check them out if you do not know or have not heard anything about Azure Standard. They are a co-op that will come once a month to an area either in your town or near you. You can put in your address and they'll tell you where their closest drop-off location is to you. And you make your order. It's food, it's household goods, it's outdoor items. They even still have stuff for your animals, kitchen supplies. They have pretty much anything for your house, personal hygiene. You can order through Azure Standard, and they have a large selection of gluten-free, dairy-free, organic. It's just a great company. So I will link them. I will put the link below. Y'all need to go check them out, and I will put my code at the bottom, and you can use my code and you can go in, make your order, and it does help me out just a little bit. I don't, you know, it's not a pyramid scheme. You don't have to buy into it. You can order however much you want a month. You don't even have to order every month. There is no membership fee. You just order and they deliver. That's all it is. So it is not any type of multi-level marketing at all. Nothing like that. So don't think that. Don't think that. But check them out. You're gonna be, if you buy anything in bulk, if you like gluten, dairy, you know, organic, non-GMO. If your lifestyle is that way, or if you're wanting to go to that lifestyle, you need to check out Azure Standard. Another thing I get from them is my apple cider vinegar. Very good price. And this is organic, raw, made with with mother. Well, with the mother. And I get apple cider vinegar at least every other month, just to, like I said, to have a little stock up. I have not learned how to make that yet, but I will. That will be on my list. Another thing I started stocking up on is their organic gluten-free rolled oats, because I'll start eating oatmeal every morning before work. It's a great filler, great on fiber. So I actually have the food storage buckets. I'm going to start dumping this in here and doing, you know, excuse me, and stocking up on the oats, because it's so good for you. Good price, good company. And this is how most of their grains come, y'all, just like this. And you can get just a regular size bag. You can get a 5-pound. You can get this right here is 25-pound bag of flour. This is bread flour, because like I said, I'm gonna start making my own bread. I do make Dutch oven bread a lot, but sandwich loaf breads I will start. So I did get this. Now this I just got out of the freezer. One thing you do want to do when you get your grains bulk order, or maybe even from the store, you know, it's not a bad idea. Put it in the freezer for a few days. Kill all the bugs and any little things that might be in there, because it is a bulk order. It is coming from some type of storage unit warehouse, and you know, little weevils and stuff likes to get into flours and stuff. So put it in your freezer, leave it in there several days, up to a week, you know, or longer if you need to, before you actually put it in your container bucket. That's just a little tip. What else? Anything else? Oh yeah, my camera's sitting on it. Some this right here is mushrooms. My husband likes mushrooms. I'm not a fan, but I'll cook with them. I just won't eat them. So I got the organic mushroom pieces with stems, and vegan, USDA organic. So we're gonna try their mushrooms out. So I did get that. That's a new item from Azure that we got, and I want to say that's pretty much it this go around, except for, like I said, the frozen vegetables, which are already deep in that freezer, but I've showed them on other videos. So that is what right now this month what we have done to stock up as far as purchasing items. I did you know, I still got a list that I'm checking off. I'm going tomorrow to pick up some freshly butchered chickens, because we don't have chickens yet, but we have some Mennonite friends up about an hour-ish from us, and I ordered some chickens from them, and so tomorrow I'm going to go pick up our chickens, so that might be a different video, but to fill our freezer. So we're doing things like that, y'all, just to have a good supply. Not to be a hoarder. We are not hoarding, but we are making sure that we have a good supply of stuff, that if anything were to happen and we cannot make it to the store, anything were to happen and the food supply chain has been cut off for whatever reason that might be, we will be okay. We have food. We will be okay. And I want to make sure that that will be long term, and eventually we really won't need to go to the store, but maybe for just some personal hygiene items. But honestly, I can get everything from Azure as long as they still deliver. I can get all of that, or I even know how to make my own toothpaste. So, you know, we'll just take it one step at a time as that goes, you know. But if I can get toothpaste for $1, I'm going to stock up. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do enjoy videos like this, where you see different items that other people do stock up on, that they like to keep in their pantry, then hit that like and subscribe button at the bottom. And we'll have more videos like this. We're about to get busy, y'all, on this house. I'm not even going to pan because it's just stuff everywhere. But our dumpster's coming next week. Kitchen's going to be demoed. We're getting our frame to our greenhouse delivered either this weekend or early next week. Our greenhouse will be going up. A lot of stuff is happening, and I'm so happy we're getting this done here on our little homestead in the city, on a corner lot in a neighborhood. You can do it wherever you live, I promise you. Another thing that I did get, this came from Amazon though, it's just a food scraper, and because I am making bread, it just makes it kind of easy, and then you can chop it whatever. No big deal. I just wanted one, but I seen it laying here, so I decided I'd show it to you. But I did get this from Amazon. So that was it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank y'all so much for following us. Like I said, hit that like, subscribe button. We're about to we're about to be some working fools, y'all. So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's day. Y'all be blessed, and I will talk with y'all later.